Today's video is about a question that I was asked about how to be more soft, how to have that experience of softness inside of us. So I will, in this video, I'll show you 2 exercises that you can do on a regular basis that can take you directly into that feeling of softness, right? But before I go there, I just want to add that every video that I make is a video where I show you how to integrate parts of you. And as you integrate every part of you, as you take it in, that feeling of softness will become an integral part of you. At some point, the more parts you integrate, the more you will see that these parts feel welcome and at home in you, and automatically from them there's this feeling of sweetness, softness, of warmth that will radiate into your body, and you literally feel it at all times at some point, right? So I just want to add that. And now let's go into the exercise. The exercise is an exercise that you do with other people. It's how to feel soft while connecting with the other person. And as you do that, that level of connection becomes very deep and automatically very nourishing. So what do you do? First of all, I would like you to start this exercise with people who feel more neutral in your life. Don't start it with people who trigger you, because when you do this exercise, the trigger will be much stronger. And the idea is that the trigger will be much stronger because when you soften, you're literally falling into yourself. You are, you're dwelling in yourself, right? And so things that don't align with you will feel much harsher, much stronger. And so that's why the trigger will be stronger. And at the beginning, when you start this exercise, you may start bulldozing yourself. You may start wanting to get rid of that part, or trying to use that exercise, to not feel or to connect with the other person. You may bulldoze yourself. That's why I don't want you to start with people who trigger you. Start with people who are more neutral. For example, the cashier at the supermarket. People who you see on a daily basis, with whom you don't have that strong of a connection. Acquaintances, things like that, people like that. So what you do is that imagine that you are in a situation where you have that person in front of you. They're talking. And I want you in that moment, as they are talking, I want you to take your focus, that most of the time will be here, which is the masculine. I want you to take it down into your pelvic area. It's like you're falling into yourself. Your energy is going down, falling into it. Feel it falling into your core, and your core is holding it, right? And so the energy that is here is like this, the masculine, and the energy in your core is the feminine, which is more diffused. It's more like that, right? And so automatically there's a softening that happens. And you can do that by, taking a deep breath in, and when you take the breath out, you fall into your core. And you can do that over and over again. It's an exercise that you can do everywhere. And so you fall into that. As you do that, you're connecting with the feminine, which is the one that likes connections with people. The masculine is about freedom, autonomy. The feminine is about connection. And as you do that, you become softer, more open, and from there you're connecting with the other person, right? So you will feel also more at ease and safe. And that is one of the reasons why I want you to be with someone who's more neutral at the beginning, right? So as you do that, what the next step that I want you to do is that you start connecting with every sense, not only with the mind, with the other person. So from there, you look at the other person and you start looking at their eyes. And you just look at the way their eyes, you're listening to what they're saying, right? And you're looking at the way their eyes are moving. What is happening? You're looking at the color of the eyes. And then at the skin. If you can touch them, that would be also great, because you're engaging another of your senses. And now it's getting deeper and deeper. And there's also that calming effect, that soft effect that comes with it. It's like you're expanding and taking them all in. You're taking yourself in and them in. And then you look at their skin, at the color of their skin, at the way their mouth moves. And then you start, another sense that you can engage is the hearing. Listen to the words. What kind of words are coming out? Listen to the melody of the words, to the richness. I mean, like, you will see that there's a whole universe in front of you, and there's so much there. And by engaging only with the mind, there's so much that you're not seeing. And in that moment, you're taking in every part of it, and you're engaging every sense. So from this, you're literally softening, you're relaxing, right? And there's a feeling of expansion, of which we really like experiencing. And so you look at their eyes, you hear their voice, the what kind of voice is it? How does it fluctuate? You feel, you see their skin, the color. Do they change? And sometimes we change colors as we talk. Their hair, how is it? It's like you're literally experiencing every part of them. You're experiencing that beautiful creation that is in front of you. And if you do this exercise, even for a few seconds, the level of nourishment that you get from that is just mind-blowing. And you can do it anywhere. You can do it with the cashier, which I'm sure she needs a lot of that, or he needs a lot of that. At the cashier at the supermarket, where they're scanning your groceries, and you're there, and suddenly you're just enjoying them. You're enjoying the way their hands move, the way what they're doing, and how they're you're also hearing your groceries moving, the sound that it makes. You're feeling the ground under your feet. It's like you're literally taking everything in. And you do that, and you do it once, twice, and again. That's why I'm saying start with neutral people, so that this exercise is not a chore. You're not forcing it because you need to be soft, which means that you're actually stiffening at that moment, right? But it's a fun exercise that you can do anywhere, anytime throughout the day. And it will just, again, nourish you and give you so much, that sweet feeling inside of you. And I can assure you, you'll nourish the other people. So this is one exercise. There is another one, and this one you can do with your partner, with a friend. And this exercise is you sit down, you close your eyes, you tell your partner to be, your partner, friend, whatever, to be in front of you. And as you close your eyes, at the beginning, both of you need to close your eyes, right? And you're sitting in front of you, in front of each other. As you sit there, let the person at some point open up their eyes and ask them to do the exercise that I just told you to do. Meaning that they are there in front of you and they're just looking at you. They're just enjoying through every sense of theirs. They're enjoying you, right? And you're sitting there, your eyes closed, so you're not seeing it, but you're perceiving it, right? And in that moment, what will happen is that you will start feeling ill at ease. There's going to be discomfort because at first, we're all hiding. We're all, masked up. This is the way I should look and not this way, and all that. If I, show up as I am, oh my God, they're going to run away and all these things will come up, right? But you'll see if you let it burn through you, that shame, that discomfort, if you just let it burn through you, and you can move a little bit if you wish, in accordance to how your body feels. If you let it burn through you at some point, the fact that there's another human being in front of you, looking at you and taking you in, is going to feel like bliss. Your nervous system will calm down completely, right? It will just, there is this feeling of softness that you will feel because you're actually feeling safe in that moment. You are aligned with your nature. We're human beings, we're social animals. We need the other person. We need to be seen, right? Maybe the fact that we're visible is not random, maybe we want to be seen. We want to have the experience of being seen, but not being seen as this perfect being or the being that, one day will be perfect, but just as you are. And additionally, that person is looking at you through every sense of theirs. So they're taking you in an incredible way. It's a completely different feeling when somebody takes you in that way, and in contrast to somebody who takes you in only with their mind. And when that happens, it feels belligerent. It feels like a challenge. It stiffens you up, right? It has its purpose, but not for connection. For connection, this has no purpose, right? And so this is also a beautiful experience that you can have. And you don't have to do it for hours. You just do it for a few minutes. Your whole day will be bliss. So I hope this is clear. If you have any questions, let me know down below. And see you in my next video. Ciao, ciao.